bookings. So you've got to use verbiage and strong verbiage at your parties. You can't say, if you want cooking parties, you can't be talking about, in my opinion, the options of catalog or virtual or all that. If you want cooking parties, you talk cooking parties, right? You don't give them a menu of all these other things. I only talk about cooking parties. Only. And then if I had to pull back at the end and say, well, you know, I could give you another little option if you just can't do the cooking party. But that's at checkout. Never do the words come out of my mouth, because I want to perpetuate a cooking show business, if that's what you want. If you want to perpetuate a virtual business, then you do what you have to do. But I'm talking about the cooking party, because that's what our company was founded on. And that's what I think will sustain us, is to have a strong show. And that's why the girls planned this retreat around a strong show schedule. So that's where we're going to talk shows. So anyway, here's a couple of things to think about. People don't only book cooking parties for the free, and that's a misnomer. A lot of people just want to talk about, here's the host special, you're going to get all this for free. What are other reasons people have parties? For fun and food and friends and that social aspect. You've got to create that event that people go, oh my God, I've got to do this with my friends. So just a couple of incentives sometimes, because if I don't get the bookings that I need, then I'm going to go right into incentive mode. And I'm not ashamed to give away something to get a close-up booking. I don't do it always, because once you fall into an incentive mode and you think that you have to do it every time, then you've diluted yourself and you've diluted a brand. You don't have to do this, but if I need bookings, when I recruited 8 people in January, my February wasn't where it needed to be because I had all these launch parties to do. So one incentive that I found that works pretty well is at Oriental Trading. They have some cards, and they were designed for teachers, and they're a scratch-off. I have found that people love gambling. I don't know what it is. The Midwest, people love gambling and the game of chance, and that's why we do the bingo at my team. But anyway, you get these cards and you can write on them like egg cooker or $20 and free or whatever you're willing to offer. And you put a little graphite sticker that comes with them. And then when they pick the card, they scratch it off just like a lottery ticket. Super fun. They love it. And so I have just piles of these ready. And I set the expectation by saying, so, I'd love to have a show with you guys tonight. I hope you had fun tonight. I sure had fun tonight. You know why I'm here. You know what's waiting for me at home. So let's tell our husbands that this party lasted 4 hours and let's go out, okay? We don't do that. When my kids were little, I would, go to a party. I would go out. If I got out and I had a babysitter, I would come home and see if the light was on in the bedrooms, and if the kids were still up, I'd circle the block. I am not going in until those kids are in bed. Now it's kind of like that with my husband. He's 72. I look to see, is he in bed yet? Is he home? Are the lights out? Okay, good to go in. I can go in. But anyway. And then I say, so friends, my goal is to help our host earn one of these tickets too. So when we get 3 bookings for Marie, Patty, whatever, which one? Marie, Patty, then our host will get to choose one too. I almost always get my 3 bookings, and if I don't, I usually get 2. And you don't give the gifts until the party's hold, so you're not out anything, and I'm not schlepping a bunch of product that's getting all mangled up, and nobody chooses that stupid garlic ginger grater. Nobody's going to ever pick that, Marna. Throw it away. So, no one will take that for booking. So anyway, that's one incentive. Another incentive I do once in a while is I have a grocery store. Judy mentioned Jewel. We have Meijer. I have gift cards that are for $5 to $20, and they can pick one of those to help them with their groceries. And they don't know how much it is. They just pick one. Truthfully, they're almost all $5. But they don't know that. I think the 20s were given away a year ago. But I don't know. They don't know. I don't know. But because when they go to the store, then they get to spend it. But again, it's unknown. It's gambling. They like it. It doesn't take a lot for me to carry those things, and they tend to work. So that's just some booking ideas. But setting the expectation that you will get 3 and rewarding for 3. Okay? Because 3 will build you a business quickly and fast. All right, so another thing that I do is recruit at the parties, okay? So